Buckley Fencing is the safest horse fencing available. There's no nails, no sharp edges, no splinters if they run into it. It's designed on impact, on a hard impact to actually buckle and not injure the horse with easily replaceable rails. If you aren't using Buckley Fencing, do you actually care about your horse? We're on the side of a riding ring and it's got wood fencing, which is pretty normal and works quite well. What we've got now is Buckley Fencing, which is a steel fencing. It's the most horse safe fencing you can buy. And the difference with that, like if a horse comes up against this hard, like say in a stampede situation or out of control, runaway horse comes into this hard, this will flex to a point, but then when it breaks, it's actually going to splinter and there's a really good chance of it injuring the horse. Now with the Buckley Fencing, it's a steel and it's a lighter gauge steel, so it will bend to a certain degree, and when it bends, it'll spring right back. It's got some spring in it, it'll spring back straight. But if they come into it too hard, instead of splintering like this fence will, it's actually going to buckle, and so there's no injury to the horse. The horse can go right through it without being injured because it buckles before it injures the horse. You hear that? That's the sound of Buckley Fencing. This stuff is light gauge steel, the posts and the rails, and it's meant to bend and buckle. It'll flex to a point and it'll buckle before it ever injures your horse. If you really care about your horses, you definitely want to look into Buckley Fencing if you're putting up any new fencing or if you need to replace your old fencing. This stuff is the ticket. So hit us up, there's a link in the description. You can get a hold of us that way. We can get you some pricing on some brand new Buckley Fencing for you, so your horse is safe and you don't have to worry about your fencing for the next 50 years. So that's the huge advantages to Buckley Fencing, is that they have that give, and then if it's too much force, it'll actually completely give away without injuring, and the rails will pop out and it won't injure the horse. Buckley Fencing is super low maintenance, comes with a huge warranty. You're not gonna have to paint it, you're not gonna have to fix it unless your horse runs through it. And in that case, if your horse does run through it, your horse will be fine, the fence will be a little bit hurt, and we can put new rails in super easily. So if you really care about your horse, you should definitely have Buckley Fencing on all your riding rings. All your pasture fencing should all be Buckley Fencing if you care about your horse's safety.